Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah, but I've got to apologise. An hour and 15 minutes late. I had some pressing issues I had to deal with. So I do apologise to each and every one of you waiting, and thinking, what, is Alex coming live today? Yeah, I'm coming up. Yeah. I do apologise. I really am sorry. Apologies on Cannon, well, actually on my personal side to each and every one of you. So we're going to be reviewing the news of today again. Yeah, third time now, third time lucky. We had the morning show, we had the repeat, the premiere, and now we're coming live again on Cannon Fodder TV. We've got some news in regards to Per Mertesacker telling his old mate to sort him out. Yeah, with the defender who got loaned out. We've got some comments from Mohamed and his father. I don't know what he's got to say. And we've got other bits and pieces that we need to get off our chest. Know that you can see I'm sweating. I is sweating. So join me on the other side of this music intro when we get into the last time and news segments on Cannon Fodder TV. Yes, indeedy. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Again, I've got to apologise. I'm like an hour and 15 minutes late from the original listings. Make it sound like a proper TV channel here. Well, we're working our way towards that. But yeah, I do apologise for coming late. That's some other more important pressing issues I had to deal with. And I'm serious. So I do apologise for that. As you can see, I'm sweating. I'm sweating like that animal that loves to go into the mud. Anyway, like it says to subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. Please subscribe if you want to be part of the community. Again, I think over the last almost a month now, we've had a humongous amount of new subscribers, as well as the level of views have just kind of shot through the roof. So thank you for that, people. And the voting has just gone through the roof as well. What's happening to you people? I'd love to vote, man. And like my brother said, but Alex, you like to put the votes on the channel, of course. Be interactive. So keep voting. We'll get into that in a little while longer. And like you can see here as well, we've got the interactive live chat. Come in live chat. Let me know your thoughts about the players. Let me know your marks out of 10 for the transfer window. And in the latest poll, we're going to get into that in a moment. But without further ado, we'll just dilly-dally that. Just get into it. Right. So first up, there were some comments made by this gentleman over here, Per Mertesacker. And he's on an interview that he did, I saw early this morning. Per Mertesacker has urged Mikel Arteta to belatedly give William Saliba an opportunity to kickstart his Arsenal career after the French international returned to his parent club yesterday. Now, the 21-year-old is still awaiting to make his competitive debut for Arsenal, having joined Arsenal nearly 3 years ago in a £27 million move from St Etienne. I really can't believe the time. Almost 3 years. Goodness gracious me. And just to think that Saliba immediately was loaned out to back to the club, then sent on further loans. Yeah, what's going on, man? To Nice and then Marseille, where he won League One, Young Player of the Season, and also got his first senior international call-up for the French squad. Now, after Arsenal were hopeful of extending the defender's contract after holding talks with the player's agent actually on Monday. And Per Mertesacker believes that it is time for his former teammate, Mikel Arteta, to give the youngster his chance. Now, again, he spoke on a platform. We're not going to mention the platform's name, but he said what William has done in Marseille is magnificent. Magnificent. So for us to really test him this summer and see what's best for him. But he has clearly made his mark with his young age, with his playing in the major league in Europe, and being one of the best players in Europe. So why not use him? Now, Saliba had initially initiated that he was keen to stay at Marseille, who qualified for, imagine this, the Champions League, but appeared to have changed his mind in the summer. He actually went on to say that I belong to Arsenal. I still have 2 years left, he told Telefoot. I'll be back with Arsenal, have played 0 matches, and still want to show them my true face and have the chance to play for these fans and this great club. But it doesn't just depend on me. In any case, to leave like this, it would be a shame. Yes, it would indeed. So there's Per Mertesacker just saying, you know what? In actual fact, my mate, my ex-teammate, Mikel Arteta, played a youngster. And I kind of used, was it fairly unfairly, the comparisons with Nuno Tavares. I'd never played in the Premier League before. We spent that money on him. He had some good games and some very, very bad games, but that's what you get with a player who's quite young, inexperienced, playing in a league that he's never, much less playing in a country he's never played before. So you can see what's happened there with Nuno Tavares. For me, he's not a left back. He is a wing back. And I also said as well, in the game, when you've got your centre backs and maybe someone playing centre mid, they should have been telling or speaking to Nuno Tavares, look, unless he's been told to do that, Nuno, you know what, stay in your position. But anyway, that's the by and by. So the point I'm trying to make is, Nuno Tavares, we've seen him make mistakes. William Saliba, we've not seen him make any mistakes because he's never played in a single squad. For me, that's strange. So I'm hoping now, in the preseason out in the States, that I want to get to see this guy play in a senior squad. Anyway, the next news segment is in regards to Jack Wilshere, Mehmet Ali. There's a long drawn-out statement, actually. Oh, my goodness. Am I going to read it? No, I'm not going to read it. But just kind of back it up for what we said yesterday. I think Jack Wilshere is well placed to be the under-18s coach. Why? Well, he can tell the youngsters what they should do and what they should not do. Because he did things that he should have done and things that he did that I'm sure he regrets. So I think he's well placed. And he's got his coaching badge as well. I mean, they're not going to get someone unqualified to manage a team, are they? But Mikel Arteta, he's got some experience now under his belt. But yeah, Jack Wilshere, I don't see the problems with him being a new under-18s coach. You can see Mehmet Ali, or is it Ali Mehmet? Mehmet Ali, yeah, I believe he's the under-21s coach. So good luck to the both of them. Just hope and see what happens to these new appointments there. And what else was there? There was something else, actually. I just completely forgot. It's gone out of my head. We're going to the next segment anyway. The next segment was in regards to Mohamed Helneny. This is a heartwarming news, actually. Heartwarming to say the least. Mohamed Helneny's father says midfielder will coach Arsenal when he retires. Well, no one told me that, actually. No one told me at all. Arsenal will one day be coached by Egyptian midfielder Mohamed Helneny, according to the player's father. Recently, we have seen the latest generation of former professionals step into the managerial stage. Noteworthiness: Mikel Arteta, Frank Lampard, Steve Gerrard, Wayne Rooney, all pursuing their careers in the dugout. Even Jack Wilshere now, as we just mentioned, literally under 18s coach. But Arteta could one day be succeeded by one of his current players, as Helneny's father has backed his son to thrive in the role when he retires. And then he was heavily linked with leaving the Emirates this summer, but a new contract has ensured he won't be leaving the club anytime soon. Now, in an interview with NBC Egypt, Helneny's father, Nasser Helneny, said, "I was sure that Helneny would continue with Arsenal. And I told him that, even though everyone in Egypt was saying that he would leave the team this summer, the Arsenal players love Helneny. He's loved among his colleagues in the dressing room, and the club's management love him. So I think he will coach Arsenal sometime in the future." And then he then also referenced Mohamed Salah as he beamed with pride that both Egyptian stars were thriving. There must be studies on Mohamed Salah and Mohamed Helneny. The first in the top scorer of the English Premier League, and the other is fighting in the rocks. Fighting in the rocks. What does he mean by that? In front of the strongest teams there. I tell Helneny that I'm proud of you. You made me hold my head, whether because of your performance with the Egyptian national team or of Arsenal. I do not think there is a player who was able to play in Arsenal for 8 years. And I say to Mohamed Salah that you are the best player in the world and the pride of Egypt. So, yeah, man. Could it be one sometime in the future? Could it be? Could it be Mohamed Oneni would? I don't know. How would you feel about him managing Arsenal? I, I can't envisage that happening, man. You know, as a parent, you kind of get overwhelmed with pride. No, I can't see Mohamed doing any. Could he? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't, would I like him to? No, I wouldn't actually. I wouldn't. But congrats, man. Congrats. Mohamed, I only score disgusting goals, El Neni. Mohamed, I only score disgusting goals, El Neni. Disgusting goals that he scores there. All right. And there was some news, noteworthiness. Lucas Paqueta. I woke up this morning to seeing some bits and pieces on Twitter, and like I see his dancing ability. I probably could beat him at a dance contest, maybe a face-off. Football, definitely not. I've had my days, man. That's not happening. But yeah, Lucas Paqueta. Don't. Anyway, we'll get into it in a second. So these have been the news segments currently running on Canon for the TV. Again, the third time. Yeah, two live shows and one repeat of the live show that I did on this morning. Yeah, it seems like such a long time ago. So come into the live chat. You can see the live chat has been a built-up of some comments there. Many dominated by my original wingman, Monty, and backed up by Ashley D. There's been another comment I can see at the bottom there. So come in live chat. And also the poll, the voting that we have done. Where's the voting? I can see the voting, the vote that we have done has been generated because Lucas Torreira is now back with the Arsenal squad. Yeah, he is. He was asked, he was begged by Mikel Arteta to come back. Please come back. Come back. We need you. But like I said on Sunday with my brother, is it a cynical ploy just to put him, out on display? Any other clubs want to come in? You got to pay the monies. Or does he seriously have a place in the plan? Anyway, I'm not absolutely sure, man. I don't know. I don't know. So that's why it was generated. Because Lucas Paqueta, Yuri Tillemans, they're not. Fabio Vieira is not. They're not defensive midfielders. They're not. So let me quickly go into. Oops, where is it here? So I asked the question about who would you choose between these two players. These two players are not Arsenal players. But there's been a lot of speculation about has an agreement been reached? Has the player accepted? Has he signed a contract? Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. So the two that I put on the latest poll is choose only one. Yuri Tillemans or Lucas Paqueta. Out of 880 votes. Wow, my goodness. You guys are steaming hot, man. 880 votes. 2 comments, 29 likes. On 44%, again, choose only one, all right? On 44% is Lucas Paqueta. Yeah. And on 56% is Yuri Tillemans. And then the previous poll that we did, it's like 4 days ago now. 4 days ago? 4 days ago? I think it was 4 days ago. Which position across the midfield is more important? And this is why I spoke about Lucas Torreira, because we need him in that position. What position does he play? Let's see. So the options were a box-to-box midfielder, an attacking midfielder, or a central defensive midfielder, a CDM. Out of 1,300 votes, 47 likes and 10 comments, on 12%, you have voted. Yeah, you have voted for an attacking midfielder. Yeah, you voted for that. I didn't vote for that. And on 30%, you voted for a box-to-box midfielder. Yeah, you did. It wasn't me. And 58%. You again, yeah, not me. You have gone for a central defensive midfielder. So I'm asking a question. Does that mean Lucas Torreira literally has a position in this plan, the process? I'm not sure what Mikel Arteta can say to him, because Lucas did say, I suffered a lot, trying to live the London life, the language, and they told me that I didn't have a place. So I'd far rather play in either Italy or Spain. So what can Mikel Arteta say to Lucas Torreira? I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, it's come to that time now. Let's go into the live chat and see who was joining us on this evening show here now. And as you can see, I'm absolutely sweating. I'm sweating. I've got like the power source over there. And it's quite murky and sticky, isn't it? Sticky. All right. Okay, let's go into the live chat for the first time on this evening show. I've got my original wingman, Monty. Says, "Well, go on, Alex, and the Cannon 42 family. Brother Monty, yes. Everybody cool over here, man. Brother. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. John the Geezer Gooner says, evening Gooners, and John the Geezer Gooner, I hope you're keeping well, bro. I've got your tweet. That gentleman who was asking questions, he wanted help, and I pointed him in the right direction. And I just sent him, I think I tweeted out where he could find the information, but I also sent him a DM, and a guy responded in kind. So yeah, it's always good. It's, as my dad used to say, it's always, what did I say? It's always good to be nice. Try and be nice, isn't it? Life's too short anyway. But yeah, thank you for that retweet, John. And the guy is fairly happy. He's overjoyed when I responded to him in the DM. Big up the 20 gooners in the chat. Ellen, my captain. That's interesting. Someone put again a tweet this morning about Erdegaard, he gets bullied every time he's on the ball. And someone said, look, if you come with that opinion, and again, it's only an opinion, isn't it? Anyway. But that's interesting. Mohamed Ali as the captain, he will certainly lead by example, I'll tell you what. That's interesting. I never thought of Mohamed Ali as a captain, but why not? As an example. Let's aim for 20 likes, Gooners. No, behave yourself. Behave yourself. I've got a feeling our transfer business is done. John, behave yourself. Troy Mitchell, yeah, good afternoon to you. Good evening. What about the transfers? Tillemans, we're still waiting. Lisandro Martinez, not happening. Rafinha, not happening. Savic, we have to wait on that one as well. Who else? Scamacca is not coming to Arsenal. There's just so many. I tell you what, definitely a no-no. A no-no, not happening. And it was put in the newspaper to kind of rile us up. The N'Golo Kante story. That's definitely not happening. That's just having a joke on us, man. Because you know what we are like. We get wound up. So N'Golo Kante, like I said in my video that uploaded yesterday, that definitely ain't happening. It's not happening. Oh, yeah, and Lucas Paqueta. Speculation. Under 23s failed to put a team out tonight versus St Albans. Is this a sign they all go into use? It could be, actually. But what was the excuse? Of course, it's Tillemans, but Paqueta can play midfield and a winger. But Troy, good evening to you, Troy. Surely we need a central defensive midfielder. Yuri Tillemans is not a central defensive midfielder. Lucas Paqueta is not a central defensive midfielder. The defense can only do so much. They need support from the midfield. All right. Okay. The first Arteta out, as always. Okay. Big up Alex and Humid, as I hope it rains tonight. Yeah, actually, my wife said to me, come into the garden. There's something's happened. I said, oh, what has happened now? What's happened? Quick, come to the garden. I was thinking, oh, what happened? Is that a snake in the garden? I said, that's not a snake, man. Come on, you're from South America. Come on, you should know what a snake looks like. It's like a little, you know what it was? It was an earthworm. An earthworm. I said, come on, I've got to get the dinner ready. I got to go back inside to make your dinner. That's not why I was late, by the way. That wasn't the reason why I was late. Anyway, Xhaka, Bellerin are surplus to requirements at Arsenal. Lokonga needs a loan. Isn't Renard's future is in the squad. Is up in the air. I'm sure still a lot of outgoings to happen, in my opinion. Cash in on the Deadwood. As Mohamed Elneny captained the team in the second half of the friendly we just played. Yeah, but and a friendly. But like I said, as an example, what it means to be a captain. And like his father said, that literally everyone loves him. Mikel Arteta, are you listening? Just saying. Poor Odegaard has kept in tragic state of affairs, really. They should go for Tillemans still. Okay. Mertesacker killed the academy, running it into the ground, like his mate Arteta is running Arsenal into the ground. I don't think you have voted. If you have voted, can you tell me marks out of 10? Oh, I think you did vote. I think you told me, and was it you who gave 1.5 out of 10? Or maybe it must have been somebody else. I think it was somebody else. Okay. Oops, come on. Oh, there we go. All right, people, so still coming to the live chat. Let me know your thoughts. That's an interesting one, Monty. Going forward, Mohamed Elneny as the club captain. Let me think about that one, man. Let me think about that one. All right, okay. We're just looking on Twitter to see. Okay. Right, there's not been any comments here. Just checking Twitter to see if there's any comments. It's again, I've not invested the time to find out why is it our Facebook followers, hello Facebook followers, they make comments, it doesn't come in the live chat. So I need to send out, I promise, once I've done on this live show, I'm going to send a support ticket to the app that we use here and find out why is it I don't see the comments made in the live chat when people are chatting from our Facebook followers. Hello, Facebook followers. I haven't forgotten about you, but it's just something strange. When I check out Facebook, it says, oh, this person said this, person said that, but it does not come into live chat. Much like StreamYard, I mean, it takes chats from all over the place. I think I want to block this person. I can't block this because I don't know where they're coming from. But yeah, this one here just doesn't seem to stream through the comments people make from the Facebook. Hello, Facebook followers. Haven't forgotten about you. Right. I think for the last time. Paqueta seems to be the guy they will go for. Seems to be Brazilian players behind. All right, Monty. Yeah, we'll get that, man. It looks like we're keeping a few of the old boys. No more signings for us. God, goodness. Well, we've got to see some players leaving. Surely, Hector Bellerin, and I still haven't figured out why he gave Bellerin the captain's armband. Again, unless he's still the vice captain at Arsenal. No idea. To resembling a Brazilian squad on a low key. Dear. Monty, behave yourself. Right. I believe he's coming to an end. I'm going to quickly just double check and see what's happened to the votings. The voting. Again, the latest vote is choose only one between Yuri Tillemans and Lucas Paqueta, another Brazilian. I mean, the guy's got good dance moves. That's his celebration. But I'm thinking, man, if that's the best you can do, I can beat you at, in a dance face-off. But, playing football, my days are over, man. My playing days are over. All right. Let's have a look here. So let's see, just kind of refresh the page for the last time and see how the numbers have fallen. All right. Okay. So we now have 894 votes, 2 comments, and still 29 likes. And there's been a slight change. Choose only one between these 2 midfielders, not defensive midfielders. We need a defensive midfielder. I know. So on now 43% is Lucas Paqueta, and on 57%, Alex says, without looking down, he knows his math, is that Yuri Tillemans on 57%. Misguided lot. Misguided. Okay, last time in the live chat. Okay, you didn't vote. All right, it must have been somebody else. So now is your time to tell me how much you would give. I think I can just see that, actually. You've just told me. Let me get to it. Massive shout out to our 17,400 strong subscribers on YouTube and followers on all other platforms. Without you, there could never, ever be a Cannon for the TV. And that's the truth. Ruth. Thank you for that, Monty. A 1.5 seems overly generous. A strong 0. 0 in a South American accent. Right. Oh, okay. What part of Central America are you from? That kind of escaped me. Did you tell me before? Oh wow, a 0 in a South American accent. I can't do that. Well, a South American accent. Un 0 muy fuerte. There you go. A 0, very strong 0. In the best Spanish I could do there. All right. I think we're finished. Have we finished? Monty, what says you? Do you think we're finished? Are we done, Monty? Again, let's kind of refresh this page here to see. I'm not going to repeat the news of today. I mean, I've done it like 7 times already, so I won't be repeating it again. Okay, just making sure there's no other comments here. Okay. Right, there's no other comments there. Evening, Alex. Even to you, assembled. Who do you think will actually sign? Well, I'm pinning my hopes on. Well, again, ideally, I'm thinking, do we need an additional striker and a midfielder? And is the midfielder we're getting going to be challenging Thomas Partey? Because Thomas Partey out for the last few games last season, also just crumbled. So the striker, if Fabio Vieira, whose place is he going to be a sure starter? 35 million pounds? The guy just to be a bench warmer? I don't think so. So I would say possibly Yuri Tillemans will be the next signing. I don't think it'll be Lucas Paqueta. I don't think so. No, my ex was a Cuban. She was Cuban. Okay. All right, I was going to say something about it, but I won't. Thank you, Gunners, for your time. So that is Monty telling me, actually, Alex, your time is done, man. And you know what? My time is done here. Done. We're now playing pin. But like I just said, not pinning my hopes. I'm just thinking, I want Lucas Torreira to be playing in the CDM role, the position there. I want Thomas Partey sold, man. And I'm not joking. I want Granit Xhaka sold. But He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Anyway, people, we are finished on this evening show here because I've been told so by Monty and my wingman, the original wingman on Cannon 4 TV. And we're done. I will be back tomorrow morning, give you some more live news segments about what I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. But John the Geezer Gooner reckons that that's our lot. That is our lot. We're not going to be buying any more players. John, behave yourself. Behave yourself. Never done Arsenal has worked. What about a name, Alex? A name? I said Yuri Tillemans. Did I just say Yuri Tillemans? What about a name? Yeah, Yuri Tillemans. I think that most likely would be the next signing for Arsenal. There you go. Did I not say that? I think I did say that. Anyway, people, we're finished. We're done. I hope you enjoyed this short show, 30 minutes and counting. I don't like to do shows beyond an hour unless the debate, the discussion is so hot. I'm just listening to my contributors, even more so if I'm on my own. I don't like doing shows more than an hour. But anyway, 31 minutes now. 31 minutes, and we are done. Have a good evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you are in this world of ours. And you have been listening again to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.